Welcome everyone. This is Lennox Bennett. Been a while on my channel. So basically this is a grade 3 paper from the state Louisiana, and it says let's go straight to the question. This is to be part one of it. And it says no calculator are allowed. Alright. So question 1 says make put a straw in 3/4 of the glasses on a table. Which model I could show all the glasses on the table after Meg put in the straw. So what they want to see, which of these models 3/4 is represented with straws in it. All right, so go ahead and do that. Is it this one? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Or is it this one? All right. Now, 3/4 mean out of 4, 3. So that would give us B. Hope everyone got that one. Guys, do remember to like the video, share the video with others. Alright, so great for peeps. Alright, question 2. It says, Wendy bought 30 packs of gum. Each pack had 5 pieces. She multiplied 30 times 5 to find the number of pieces of gum she bought. How many pieces of gum did Wendy buy? Alright. So you are supposed to tell what is the product, type in the answer right away. Is it A, 15? Is it B, 35? Or is it C, 150? Or is it D, 305? So what is the product of 30 times 5? Right? So first we say 5 times 0, that's 0. So our answer would be C. Guys, read them very carefully and support. All right. Let's look at number 3. Jimmy and Kima are going on a trip. They will drive for 3 days. So you can write down that information. 3 days. The first day they will drive 182 miles. The second day they will drive 439 miles. The third day they will drive 217 miles. Which expression is the closest estimate of how many miles Jimmy and Kima will drive on the trip? All right, this can be a little bit tricky, right? So we could say now 182, is it closer to 150 or 200? All right, so we can eliminate A and say, all right, it's one out of these because 182 is closer to 400, 200. All right, let's look at 439 and look at the option. So 439, is it closer to 400 or 450? I would say closer to 450 because it needs only 11 more. Let's look at the last one now. And the third day, 270. Now this would be closer. But I'm actually going to check it, guys. I'm actually going to check it. All right. So I'm going to, this is a very interesting question. Plus 439 plus 270. So 7 and 9, that's 16 plus 2, that's 18. 8 and 1, 9 plus 3, 12 plus 1, 13. So 3, 31. 1 plus 1, 2, that's 6. So that's 8, 38. Let us see how much this goes. This goes to 2, 6, 8. This is 800 flat. So we're going to see which is closer. This is 200, 400. This is 850. Let's look at this one now. 200, 700. This is 900. All right, let us be fair to this one. This is 670. So I was correct. It would be C. 850 is closer to 8. It's only off by a mere 12. All right, let's move on to number 4. Remember to hit the like button, guys. As you can see, math grade 3. All right, no calculator allowed. All right, Carla is lying on her towel at the beach. The towel is a rectangle that is 3 feet wide and 6 feet long. Use the key below to answer the question. All right, so they give the key, and 1 square is equal to 1 foot. And they told us the key up here, it's a rectangle 3 by 6. That's the most important for a 3 by 6. So let us examine these and see which can give us 3 by 6. So we have 1. We can eliminate this, right? That is so we can eliminate this. We're looking for a 3 by 6. All right, let's look at this one now. 1. We can eliminate this because this is a 5 by 3, right? So you're going and you continue to do it. And do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2, 3. So This is a 3 by 6, so our answer would be C. Guys, remember why I'm going so slow? You guys are supposed to do the questions before me. Leave it on the typing, all right? Let's look at number 5. It says Samantha has 342 baseball cards. It's an American exam, so you're gonna see a lot of American stuff, all right? So Samantha has 342 baseball cards. Perry has 184 baseball cards. How many more baseball cards does Samantha have than Perry? All right, so Samantha has more. So that's the first thing you're examining. Samantha has more and Perry has less. So Perry has 184. So we want to find out how many more does Samantha have. So we have to subtract. So the difference and 184. So we're going to subtract. All right. So 4 from 2, you can't, so we have to borrow a 10 from the 4 tens. So this leaves 3 tens. So because a 10 plus 2 will give us 12. So we have 12 here now. 4 from 12 leave 8. So we can look, all of them end with 8. All right, so all of them have a chance. All right, now we say 8 from 3, we can't. So guess what? We have to borrow 100 from this. So this leaves 200. So now we have 30 here, and we have 80 here. So put on another 100, right? So this is 130. So 130 minus 80, that would be 50. So 8 from 3, leave 5. And then 1 from 2, leave 1. So our answer would be 8. All right. Let's look at number 6. Kathy is going on a vacation for 3 weeks. She finds the number of days of work she will miss by multiplying 5 times 3. Which expression shows another way Kathy can find the number of days of work she will miss? Now, when you look at this, guys, this is trying to say which of these set of numbers, whether A, B, C, D, is equal to 15 also, because that's 5 times 3. All right, so 3 plus 5, that's 8 and 9. And then this is the C. After learn to read the question very carefully and stuff. All right. Hope you guys hit the like button. You're just joining, and please ensure that you watch back the entire video. All right. Number 7. Carlos drew an odd number of circles and an even number of squares. An odd number of circles and an even number of squares. Which circles and squares did Carlos draw? Try to find my message right. All right, so odd number, right? So odd numbers are like 1, 3, 5. All right, and even numbers are like 2, 4, 6. Numbers that when divided by 2, there is no remainder. So let us look at this one now. So it says odd number of squares. So this is even, but this is 4, so we can eliminate this. This is odd, right? This is odd. So it's between, this is also odd. But let's look at the final something we are going to use to determine the number of squares. It says even number of squares. So it's even number of squares. So this one is 4. 4 is an even number. So yes, we can see that it is. We couldn't use this because this is an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is an odd number. So we can eliminate. So you can use the elimination process in this case. All right, let's move on to number 8. Alice has 8 buckets. Each bucket has 3 tennis balls in it. There are a total of 56 tennis balls in the bucket. Which number sentence shows how to find T, the number of tennis balls in each bucket? All right, so it said Alice has 8. So let's look at what they say. 8 buckets, right? Ball. So the total of, there are a total of 56 tennis balls. So in all, you get 56. So what would be T? So it would be 8 times T equal 56. So that would be B. Very nice question. What the Americans do, they kind of focus on the critical thinking aspect of it. I kind of like that. Max and Jonathan were picking strawberries. Max picked 187 strawberries. Jonathan picked 223 strawberries. Together, they ate 26 of the strawberries. Which expression shows a way to find the total of strawberries Max and Jonathan have left? Again, have to examine the numbers. I think we should work this one out because it can be a little bit tricky. So I think it will be this. These are for the fact that they're gonna subtract 26. This is subtract 34, and this is 24, and this would be 26. Oh, this would be 26 also. All right, let's go add it. So let's go add and see how many in all. So we could look on the actual 187. 7 plus 3, that's 10. 0 carry 1. 8 and 2, 10 and 1, 11. So in all, it's 410, right? And now we're gonna subtract 26. So we're gonna find the actual number. 6 from this account. So this left 0. Just to show the way. So this leave 4. 2 from 40 leave 38, right? So in all, it's supposed to get 384. So this now would be 400 minus 26. So it is indeed D. All right, but just to make sure, guys, always double check. All right, don't just assume. Darla, music class begin at 3:30 p.m. The lesson is 45 minutes long. Which clock show the time her music class ends? All right, so before we go to the clock, we must do a calculation. So it says it starts at 3:30 and it's gonna take 45 minutes to complete. Right? So it would, what time would it end? It would end 4:15 because 3:30. If you add half an hour to 3:30, that's 4:15. So that's what we're looking for. All right. So this now is saying 3:15. This is 3:15. Our hand is between 3 and 4. But remember, we're looking for 4:15, not 3:30. All right. So let's look at this one now. This is 4:10. Remember, the minute hand is on 2, so each one is represented by 5. So 5 to 10. So this is 4:10. Right, let's look at C now. This is 4:95:45. So it's 4:45. So we only have one option, and it's this D. And we can check it also. So 15. So that's 4. So that's D. All right, let's look at 11. All of Bella's photos are in 8 photo books. Each book has 25 photos. Which expression shows how to find the total number of photos Bella has? So Bella photos are in 8 books. Each photo book has 25. So we're gonna multiply. So they turn it around and say 25 times 8. It's the same. All right, let's look at 12. When wrote the number pattern below on a piece of paper, 1, 5, 9, and 30. What are the next 2 terms in Gwen's pattern? So first, before let us examine it and see what Gwen is actually doing. That's very important. And so what number did Gwen add 1 to get 5? And that would be 4. All right, so we see it's over 13, so that's fine. So that 13 plus that would give us 17. 17 plus 4 would give us 21. So that would be D. Very nice question, that one. Let's keep adding 4. All right, so let's check out the sequence. All right, guys, so let's look at number 30. Beatrice wants to divide 54 granola bars into 6 bags. Which picture best can Beatrice use to model dividing 54 granola bar into 6? All right. So 6. Hold on, guys. Hi, Auntie Marnie. All right, guys, so that is, I have to take that part. All right, so groups of 6. So what times 6 gives us 54? That's the main, right? So we know that 6 9s, 54. So we're going to look for which group of 6. So this of 6, 6, 6, 36, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can be this 6, 8, 42, 9. This have 9. So that means it is. So that would be C. Number 14, the item The items shown are on Walter's desk. What fraction of the item on Walter's desk are pence? Now, this question is a bit faulty because in order for it to be a fraction, all the values have to be the same. However, you kind of know the idea what they want to try to say, right? So let's see how many items there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pencil represent 2, so it's 2 out of 5. As I said, this question is a bit faulty, but I know what they're trying to say, right? In order for it to be a fraction, each value must be the same. Now, pencil and a glue is not the same thing. A pencil is that. But we get the general idea. All right, you like button for that, Natives? All right, let's move on to number 15. Whoa, going very fast. A package of paper towels has 12 rows of paper towels in it. So one package of 12. All right. Mr. Kelly wants to buy an equal number of rows of paper towels into 4 rooms. He uses the number sentence below to find the number rows of paper towels. T. He should put into each room. So 12 divided by T is equal to 4. So give this information now. Give what I'm saying now. Which number sentences shows another way Mr. Kelly? All right, may I come now? Sorry about that, guys. It was an emergency. All right. So it says a package of paper towels has 12 rows of paper towels in it. Mr. Kelly wants to put an equal number of rows of paper towels into 4 rooms. He uses the number sentence below to find the number of rows of paper towels T he should put in the room. So it's 12 divided by T is equal to 4. So that means T would be equal. What number divide by 12 give us 4? And that would be 3. So, right? So T, that's the first thing. Sorry. So T is equal to 3. So they want to find which number sentence shows another way Kelly can find the number of rows paper if we put in each towel. And that would be D. 4 times 3 is equal to 12. All right, 16. Use the figure below to answer the question. What shape are used to create the figure shown? All right. So it's a 2 hexagon and 6 rectangles. Look, you know. So hexagon have 6 sides. So 1. Let's see how many sides it have. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So 2 hexagon to 2. Let's count the rectangles. So this would be 1. The 1 here are 2. This are 3. This are 4. This are 5, and this are 6. So that's 6 rectangles. So see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our answer would be A. 17. Shadi earned 289 points in the first level of her video game. She earned an additional 116 points on the bonus round. How many points round after? She also 116. 5 carry 1. 8 and 10, so that's 0 carry 1. So in all, it will be 505 points. All right, guys, remember this is part 1. Ensure say watch part 2. All right. Brian has some cookies. He placed them on a pan model 6x4. Which figure could represent Brian's pan of cookies? So it's a 6x4. So I have to check out that one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see how many now. 2, 3, 6x4. So it's rows and columns. Yesterday, Micah ate an even number of strawberries. He also ate an odd number of apples. Which group could represent the strawberry S and apples A Micah ate? All right, so it says, we had seen one earlier, even number of strawberries. So S represents strawberry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can eliminate this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can eliminate this as a 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So both of them could be. Let us see the second condition. He also ate an odd. So odd, so that's the number. This is 1. So odd, 1 is an odd number. All right. So sometimes they ask you a question. Let's look at 20. This will be the final one for this round. But guys, to ensure that, no matter of fact, persons who want to be a part of my class, see here. My name is Lennox Benny, and you can WhatsApp me at 6 549 2161. So that's my number for persons who want to be a part of my class. All right, let's go back to this. Ran's garden has 42 plants. Each row has 7 plants. Which expression can be used to find the number of rows in Ran's garden? Ran's garden has 42 plants in all, right? Each row has 7 plants. So, bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which expression can be used to find the number of rows in what they already say? Oh, each row has 7. So it will be 42 divided by 7. All right, guys. So we're gonna stop here for now. You ensure that you like the video and look out for part 2. Turn on your notification so you can join my live free classes also. This is Lennox Benny. I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.